By 2025, 2/3 of us will be living in cities. But although urbanization drives economic growth and improves standards of living, it usually goes hand in hand with pollution, heavy resource consumption, and mountains of waste. I'm Guilherme Darabi, and I'm in Brazil to visit a city that's bucking that trend.
Your name is?
Guilherme. Guilherme with a G. Jamie Lerner was the mayor of Curitiba for 3 terms between 1971 and 1992. During this time, he revolutionized urban planning with innovative schemes that put environmental concerns and social development hand in hand. He and his team are now at the forefront of a worldwide movement of urban planners seeking greener, more sustainable cities. You've got to take me to the very, very beginning. What was step number 1 for you? I mean, over 30 years ago when you first tackled this city.
We started the idea about public transport, environment, anything that was possible to make an important change.
Were you able to find creative ways to make things happen when sometimes the financial backing wasn't there?
If you want creativity, cut 1 zero from your budget. If you want sustainability, cut 2 zeros. Because the best way to protect the environment is having people taking care of the environment. It's not about only solving problems. It's about a dream that everyone will understand, a collective dream.
Curitiba has never been a wealthy city and suffers from the same social and economic problems seen all over the world. But through creativity and innovation, it has become a model for how urban planning can incorporate environmental principles. One of the most famous schemes that Jamie Lerner introduced is the Green Exchange Program, where low-income families exchange garbage for fresh fruit and vegetables. So we have about 15 days worth of trash and recyclables. We're on our way to the Cambio Verde to exchange all this material for fresh fruits and vegetables. Leonardo's been doing this for over 10 years. And where do you find all this stuff? Where does it come from?
A gente anda para a rua catando papelão, então vai catando e trazendo. Então vai juntando, né? Cada 15 dias troca.
So you're a fan of this program, a supporter?
Eu acho que sou, né?
So this program is actually in 95 different places around the city. This just happens to be the local stop for this community. Every 15 days, as you can see, everybody comes up with the recyclables and their trash, and there's fresh produce waiting for all the families. Now, Curitiba has a reputation for being a very green, sustainable, and beautiful city. How does it make you feel knowing that your contribution is part of that great reputation?
Eu sei que eu faço parte desse negócio, assim, de ajudar a cidade, a contribuir para uma cidade mais limpa. Porque se não tivesse o nosso trabalho, essa cidade não... Imagine, quem que vai fazer esse trabalho?
So this is a massive scale here. Based on how much weight you bring in, how much mass, that's how much food you're going to get. Great. See what's on? Hey. Oi. All right. Bye. Take a look. Without the Cambio Verde, would you have been able to afford these fruits and vegetables for you and your family?
Oh, fica mais difícil pouquinho, né? A gente compra, né? Porque eu lavo roupa e daí ganho o dinheirinho, né? Daí eu compro. O dia que não tem, eu compro. Tá bom.
The rice is cooked perfectly. And that's coming from a Persian woman, so that's a big compliment. Bon appetit.
Obrigada.
Obrigada. One element of the Curitiba master plan was to have 5 primary highways leading into the city, which are the corridors where industrial and residential development is encouraged. Public transport is focused on these areas, which means that most of the population can get between their homes and their work easily on the bus. One of the things that Curitiba is known for is its innovative bus system. I'm going to check it out. While you're waiting for the bus, everybody gets their tickets, and when the bus arrives, it's just a quick boarding. The shelters were created by Jamie Lerner, and as well as quick and easy access to the buses, the passengers also benefit from the fact that the ticket they buy can be used to transfer to any other bus on the system. The buses have their own lanes and also have priority at traffic lights, meaning that during the day, a bus is expected to arrive every 90 seconds. Do you ride this often?
Yes, very often. Very often.
And do you find it's convenient for you?
It's very convenient, especially at rush hour. When I want to cross the city, it's quicker than a car. For example, because you have exclusive lanes for these buses, and you can literally just cross the city in 20 minutes.
The result of Curitiba prioritizing the bus system is that 70% of the population use the buses to commute to work, higher than any other Brazilian city. One of Curitiba's incredible green initiatives is the commitment they've made to having vast parklands so that every citizen can enjoy green space. When Jamie Lerner started in 1971, there was 0.5 square meters of parkland per inhabitant. Today, it's 50 square meters, despite the fact that the population has tripled in the same time. With no funds to buy the tractors necessary to tend the grasslands, Jamie Lerner's lateral solution was to bring sheep into the city. The money from their wool funds children's programs. We're about to meet Salvador. He's a shepherd who tends to all these beautiful parklands with his sheep.
Então de manhã eles são chatas porque ó, estão com fome.
So this is breakfast time. They're having breakfast, I understand. I don't like when anyone interrupts my breakfast either.
Pode ver que nunca vai precisar cortar isso aqui. O benefício disso é somente para manter elas gordas.
Here, look who's got the stick. I'm in charge. Yeah, that's good.
A criação de ovelha, com o passar do tempo, elas vão ficar a mesma coisa de uma família sua.
I didn't know sheep are so affectionate. Ow! It just bit me! It just bit me. What a sneaky guy. Curitiba is by no means a utopia, and certainly not if you're a cyclist. Guru runs an organization that is encouraging a more bike-friendly city, part of a grassroots movement, ensuring that Curitiba continues to develop along the sustainable principles laid down by Jamie Lerner. And do you find Curitiba is a safe city, a bike-friendly city to be navigating around, especially with your little daughter with you?
Not yet, but it will be. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. There's no space here.
What do we do?
To the right.
So it must be frustrating for you, the fact that there are not enough cycle lanes, that the buses, you know, do take up most of the street.
Yeah.
How are you trying to change all of this?
We created last year an association. It's called Cyclist Guru, and we're trying to put pressure on government that they should listen and consult the people who will use the bike lanes.
Gora, I noticed you've got a friend in the back seat. Yeah. It isn't your daughter that you have back there today. You've got a plant.
It's a lemon tree. We'll do some guerrilla gardening here, and this whole area just ahead is an area that we've been planting for a few years. I think people should be involved in their cities, in their communities. They should feel free to intervene and to create things. After all, we live here, we raise our children here.
Didn't take long.
No.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you.
The success of the work that Jamie Lerner started over 40 years ago means that Curitiba is now used as a model for his dream of a sustainable city.
If you dedicate yourself deeply to this dream, you can be sure that one day this dream will go around you, will hit you, will say, you remember me, I'm your dream.
Here
it's your second chance. Don't lose it.
Don't lose it.